Breaking news happening right now in Echo Park as Los Angeles tries to clear out the area around Echo Park Lake for repairs. There are protests and clashes with the police. We're looking at them right now from Skyfox.
We think of cleaning up of homeless areas. This is not that situation. This is actually a closure of the park where more than 100 people actually live. Our reporter Ed Laskus is on the ground there where there is that large police presence. Ed, what are you hearing and seeing?
And you're right about that, Christine. Very large police presence. Kevin will give you a look. Another squad, tactical squad of LAPD just pulling in here moments ago, getting ready. They'll see them marching down. They'll be marching down Park Street, hitting Glendale. That's where we are in the north end, the very north end of Echo Park, and then moving to the main skirmish line, some of what you've been seeing from Skyfox. A lot of tension here. It's been bubbling all day long, and sort of a deadline that we kept hearing that by Thursday this park would be cleared up. We know a few blocks away they already have the chain link fencing ready to go to circle the park once everybody is cleared out. But first you've got the homeless, and then more importantly you've got hundreds of advocates and protesters who say no, they're not going anywhere, and nor are the homeless. Here comes Kevin will give you a look a lot of the squad moving in. Very tense on the front line of the skirmish line. So there you've got LAPD calling in some more reinforcements. You've got the fellas, see the weapons, the guns if you will, marked with the green wrapping. Those are the ones that fire the tear gas and the non-lethal rounds. So this crowd really having a tough time, and obviously it looks like there's going to be some type of face-off with police as these officers move in. You can hear the crowd, some of them off to the side, jeering at LAPD, telling him to go home, telling him to get the expletive out of here. That's the feeling that you have down here on the street. That tactical force is moving into the north side of Echo Park. Better look up top, Skyfox. This was just a few minutes ago what looked like tear gas down in that main skirmish line. We're told now not tear gas, not at this point. We're also hearing that a lot of the advocates, the protesters down there, really came armed for a battle with police. Witnesses saying a lot of the protesters came with their own flares, with their own smoke bombs, smoke grenades as they call them. Also another tactic we're seeing on the front line, big bright lights that they've been using to shine right into the faces of the officers as they move in to blind them. So that's the kind of situation you have right there. Skyfox will give you a look. Better look will go down to the ground now, where this has been playing out all day long. LAPD said at some point today they were going to come in, as Christine, you mentioned, with the signs to say the park, Echo Park, will be closing for repairs. They were going to post those signs first and then begin to move folks out. But even as they tried to get in to post the signs, they were met with a lot of resistance from the homeless and also from a lot of the protesters, the advocates here, who said no, that's not going to happen. And then, as you know, as you do the backstory here, all of this comes from the city councilman Mitch O'Farrell, his district. He's been a big supporter of what needs to be done here with this park, moving out the homeless encampment, because the park is slated for about $500,000 worth of repairs, much needed repairs to the lighting system, the ground system, moving away some hazardous materials. Listen to some of what Councilman O'Farrell had to say about all of this.
So I would not characterize this as a sweep or a clearing or of an encampment. I would characterize this as finding solutions for over 120 people so far, with solutions for those who are remaining at the lake who have lived there for weeks or months.
And now you're looking live. You can see some of the LAPD officers moving in, and the crowd here yelling at him, saying shame, saying leave, get out of here. Nobody wants you here. So LAPD certainly has their hands full. And this is the outer area of Echo Park, not the main skirmish line, where police will be moving in, dealing with, at least by some of the counts, maybe 200, 300 protesters who are down there wrapped around the park. And then you have the homeless encampment itself. And I mentioned, well, you know, maybe about 2 blocks away from here to the north, it's Sunset and Glendale, large tractor trailers loaded up with the fencing, the temporary chain link fencing that is going to be used to wrap around this park to close it once all the area is cleared. Talking probably that will be happening in the overnight hours. But Alex, Christine, certainly the next couple of hours very tense here as police dealing with the protesters and also the homeless themselves. Very tense. You see they're bringing in more reinforcements, and the feeling down here really is this thing could get out of hand very, very quickly.